I kind of got caught in the rain while trying to train surf. So I have to hold this umbrella a certain way because it kind of busted. But, you know, something interesting and something that's pretty important that I realized is that, you know, some people in their lives, they really need like vices or a hobby that they can focus on. That whenever something bad goes on in their, you know, standard or normal life, they can, you know, move on to that. Like, let's say someone's private life just isn't that good right now, and they have a hobby or something else that they can focus on and, you know, just relieve pressure off themselves by focusing on that. But basically, you know, having different avenues, having different places that they can go to, and having those options are, I think, very important for people to have in their life. Because if someone is just not having a good, you know, life right now, whatever their hobby is or whatever, they can focus on that. And if they have more than one hobby, then that's more things for them to focus on. Like for me, whenever something bad happens in my, you know, private life, or if something bad happens in my, you know, personal life, I don't have to worry about, you know, being too hung up on it, because I can focus on something else. Like I can focus on train surfing, or I can focus on urban exploration. I can focus on so many different things that I do that I don't really have to worry about, you know, being sad about it for so long, because I'm too busy. I have too much stuff that I need to focus on to be, you know, sad or upset about it. And of course, you know, it does get to you, and it does get to me, but it doesn't get to me as much as it would, you know, previously, because I have other things I need to focus on besides, you know, just being depressed 24/7. And, you know, sometimes in life, certain things do happen that, you know, even your hobbies can't, you know, save you from. But it's just trying to move forward and trying to focus on those different things in your life. But I guess the main thing that I guess I'm trying to really say is just, you know, have a hobby, have different things that you can focus on in your life. That way you're not, you know, putting everything into one thing. You can, you know, put most of your energy towards it, but always save that little bit for, you know, something else that's, you know, not as important, but can be in the future. Not just focus all your energy on one thing, but focus your energy on, you know, one thing and a bunch of other things as well. Because that way, when that one thing doesn't go right, you have other things to fall back on. You know, people, they have more than one talent that they know of. They have so many different things that they can do with their life, and it's just all about exploring those boundaries and pushing those limits to different places and seeing what else you can do with your life. Because I know most people, they think that they're only good at one thing, or they can only do one thing, or they don't even know what they can do, but they just decide not to push those limits. They decide not to go beyond what they are capable of, or what they believe that they're capable of. And I think that's very important for some people, is to have multiple hobbies, to kind of try and see what you can and what you can't do. And whenever one thing that you really had your hopes set up on, you know, falls through, you have other things that you can focus on, and you could just build off of those. Because when one thing fails, or like when one door closes, another door opens. And when you have multiple doors open, when one closes, you don't have to worry about it too much, because you know you have other things that you could focus on. Like for me, like I said earlier, I have train surfing, I have urban exploration, I have so many different avenues that I can run down myself if one thing doesn't work. And I have other things that I can focus on besides this whole, you know, urban exploration, whatever the hell you want to call this thing. Because, you know, you don't put all your eggs in one basket, I guess I'm trying to say. But yeah, I guess it's just one of those things that, it's like another idea that I have that I'm just trying to get out there. You know, maybe if I talk about it, I'll be able to understand it a little bit more. But that's just kind of what I've gotten from, you know, me living the life I've been living up until now, is to have other things to focus on. Because that way you can move on to the next thing whenever something bad happens. And you can always focus on just so much more when you're not focusing on one thing entirely. I hope it kind of makes sense, you know. But if not, it's fine. As long as I at least kind of understand it, then that's all that really matters to me. But yeah, though, I'm probably gonna have to get up soon because this seems like the rain is starting to let up. Alright, I'll probably see y'all later.